broadcasting live from a hollowed-out tree stump in the middle of no man's land. You've reached Married with Comedy with your hosts, James R. Freeman and Jeff Onyx.
What's up? Let's wait for that to finish. Yeah, let's wait for that to finish. Wait for that to finish. What's up? Welcome to This Week in Comedy. Wait, what is this? Married with Comedy. I'm Jeff. This is a Senor Jefe. Jay is not here today. So we're going to do a Senor Jefe. He's going to be here today. So you should enjoy it. I think you will enjoy it. I'm gonna click a couple buttons over here though, real quick. Boom. So I got the comments over here, and then I'm going to put the comments over here. Like this. What's up? Anyway, so this week, since I'm flying solo, I gotta, while he's not talking when he normally does, I'm gonna be over here trying to pull up the chats and stuff like that so I can see what people are saying. So, that's basically what I'm doing, is pulling up the chats so we can see what's up with the what's up. I'm glad it does not autoplay today. So we got those chats up. So we got all the chats up. The only one we don't have up is this one. So yeah, this week we've got a lot of stuff going on. Even though I'm by myself, there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on. So we've got Senor Jefe. You know, he's gonna be here hanging out with me. Well, that's good. So if you haven't been around Senor Jefe before, this is your opportunity to meet him. Yeah, and don't get upset if I'm not making eye contact. That's just the way I am, you know. I just don't make eye contact, you know. I'm going to be like, oh yeah. I'm gonna be like clicking on comments and stuff. So yeah. Boom. Come on. Boom. So we're commenting all this stuff. So on the show this week, we've got some fan mail. We got the word of the day, or the word of the week, which is going to be awesome. You're going to learn something about survival. It's going to start a series that we're going to be doing. You're going to have an opportunity to actually adopt a pet that's local here in the area, if you want. I'm doing the 420 this week because Jay's not here. So, boy, that's really throwing me off. Put those headphones on the ground because that's really throwing me off. We're going to talk about something, whipping it. You'll enjoy that. We're going to talk about fairy godmothers and baby appendages, which you're going to think is crazy. And then I'm going to be talking about some hate crimes and stuff popping off. So hopefully I'm going to remember everything that's going on since I'm by myself. I'm not really by myself because he's here with me hanging out. So if Jay shows up, then that's great. Oh my gosh. Richie says it looks good. Of course it does, because I'm the #1 gun, you know. That's right. #1 gun. So, boom. I'm like commenting on 3 different computers. Alright, so here we go. Jay was going to make it, but he didn't make it yet. If he comes in late, then he'll come in late. If he doesn't, he doesn't. You snooze, you lose, homeboy. Alright. Let's see. Let's start off with Oh, how was your week, Jeff? Oh, my week was pretty good. I'm going to be going to the pain clinic again about my knee. Yeah, it's going to be great. Gonna go to the pain clinic about my knee. Yeah, they did some work in here, and so that's what's going on. All right, that's how my week was. Oh, and I slept in the hammock twice. No, 3 times. Slept out in the hammock in the rain because every time it rains, I got to go out into the rain. Thank you, Richard King, for sharing my stuff, sharing what's up with the what's up. Oh yeah, that's what's up. See, I know what's going on. The word of the week. The word of the week. Oh, why do I always have that up on there? Oh, because we normally end with taking out the trash. That's why I have that up there. The word of the week this week. The word of the week is Vaxhole. You know what? I'll even show you what the word of the week is. Vaxhole. So let me pull it up on here so you'll see what I'm talking about. Vaxhole. Ready? Boom. Vaxhole. What is a Vaxhole? A lot of people want to know what a Vaxhole is. A Vaxhole is a person who's been fully vaccinated for the COVID-19 virus and brags about it. For example, 2 weeks after the second shot, and that Vaxhole is posting selfies from a Cancun bar. Okay. Here's one I saw today. Okay. There was a group of young Vaxholes where I was today. They were giving each other high fives about how awesome it was that they just got their second vaccine shot. Vaxhole. Somebody who brags about being vaccinated. If you get a Vaxhole and a vegan, and they're too close in proximity, it creates a small miniature black hole. Just a heads up, miniature black hole. So you got to be careful. You don't want to be sucked down into a black hole. You know what's really cool about this? This thing here, I can actually move it so I can see all this stuff. What? Boom. I can see everything that's going on. So Vaxhole. Vaxhole. Vaxhole is the word. You know what we're gonna do? This is a new segment we started recently, and I'm gonna introduce you to it again. You're gonna enjoy this. Fan mail. If you would like to send us fan mail, if you would like to send us letters or packages or some item you want to see on here, if you got a suggestion for the Outpost Survival Tip of the Week that you want us to show on here, if you're a sponsor, you want to send us some stuff for us to mention you on the air, send us some stuff. You could send your letter or package to Fan Mail, care of Comedy Vets, P.O. Box 369, Lathrop, Missouri 64465. Fan Mail, care of Comedy Vets, P.O. Box 369, Lathrop, Missouri 64465. Yeah. Fan Mail. Fan Mail. I'm going to put it up there. I'm going to keep that up there for a minute. Fan Mail. You know what I'd like to do? I'm going to add something else on here. I'm adding something to it as we speak. Okay? There. Boom. Because some people were asking about this. Boom. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Boom. Oh, a little bit more. Boom. Boom. So if you want to look at the archives of what's going on the show, brand new, marriedwithcomedy.com. It has links to our podcasting sites. It has links to Rumble and to YouTube. And it also has a list of all our YouTube videos. We record this live on Friday and stream it live on Friday. It goes live stream over the Facebook, but also live streams over KC Comedy Radio, kccomedy.com. But It's archived on marriedwithcomedy.com, and you can take a look at the archives on Married with Comedy, or on the website marriedwithcomedy.com. Marriedwithcomedy.com. Boom! Don't forget to send us mail. So yeah, that's what's going on. Hi, Kawina. I'm saying hi to people as they pop in because people like me. They think I'm purtiful. They think I'm purtiful. Oh, look at that! I'm playing videos. So the word of the week: Voxholes. Oh, fan mail. Go back to the fan mail thing because we're not done with it. Look at me jumping too quickly onto this stuff. Fan mail. Boom. Fan mail. All right, so we've got some fan mail here. You can't really see it, but we've got some fan mail. Here, what I'll do is I'll use the top down so you can see the fan mail that we got going on. Fan mail. Top down. Oh, no. Oh, my computer's in the way. Fan mail. Computer's in the way. So we got this letter. And we got this letter. And see, it's just from the same person. And we got this letter from the same person. We actually have gotten a lot of letters from this. This is Jerry. I'm not going to, I've whited out his name, his address, just to let you know. And see on the back of the envelope, puts these really cool things. And on the back of this one, got all this stuff on there. And you got on this, got stuff on there. And these letters are pretty cool. We always get. There's money in this one. I didn't even know. Like there's $1 in that one. He says hi and stuff like that on there. But look, there's money. Pictures and stuff. That's good. Well, I should do a better job at looking at my mail. I didn't even realize there's money in there. Everybody likes you. That's Senor Jefe. Senor Jefe. Redneck Pimp. Rich King brought that back from an auction. I think it was an auction. Richie King gave that to me. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so fan mail. Yeah. So I'd like to thank Jerry for the awesome fan mail that you'd sent us. This is only a small portion of what Jerry has sent us. I've got like stacks of fan mail from Jerry. Of course, I've got so much fan mail from Jerry, I didn't even realize he'd sent us money. And this is fan mail made out to Comedy Vets because he really enjoys Comedy Vets. He likes the stuff that we do, and since this show is basically produced by Comedy Vets, then we wanted to thank Jerry for what's going on. Next week we've got another fan mail that I'm going to be bringing in. You'll enjoy it, hopefully. So if you would like to be part of the fan mail thing, you also could be part of the fan mail thing by sending fan mail. Care of Comedy Vets, P.O. Box 369, Lathrop, Missouri 64465. Boom. Man, that was a good segment. Wasn't that a good segment? He thinks it was a great segment. Good segment. Yeah. So far, I'm on a roll. All right, then. Oh, now we're going to get into it. You are going to enjoy this a little bit. I don't know if you're going to enjoy this. I think you might enjoy it. Why is this out of order? Oh well. This is out of order. But when I say it, it's not going to be out of order. All right, so this week in comedy history. This week in comedy history, May 17th through May 23rd. The first one we got is May 17th, 1956, Bob Saget was born. Bob Saget was born. Known best for his role as Danny Tanner on Full House and for his adult-oriented stand-up comedy. You might not know, when he was in his 20s, He was overweight and extremely cocky, more so than now. He had a gangrenous appendix removed that made him, quote, get over being cocky or overweight. In his own words, he got over being cocky and overweight. In his own words, Bob Saget. Yeah. These are all out of order. Wow, that's crazy. May 18th, nothing happened. May 19th, 1983, Michael Shea was born, best known as a Weekend Update anchor on Saturday Night Live, or as you know it, SNL. Best known as, so you might not know, his father named him after the Marxist agitator Che Guevara. Che Guevara. So I'm not into that dude. Don't know what's up with that dude, but that dude's mom was into that dude. Well, I mean, she wanted him into her, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so that was Michael Shea. All right. So June 28th, 1946, Gilda Radner was born, and she died May 20th, 1989. Boom. Why is that echoing? That's not echoing on your thing, is it? Nope. Best known. Best known as an original cast member on Saturday Night Live, SNL. So we've got a theme going on currently, an SNL thing. So you might not know that her mother had a doctor put her on Dexedrine, which is a weight loss pill, when she was only 10 years old. So I'm sure that couldn't have been unhealthy, right? That couldn't have been unhealthy at all. Nope. Oh, we're just trucking along, huh? Booking it, I mean. Okay. May 21st. May 21st, 1973, Noel Fielding was born, best known for work with the Mighty Boosh comedy troupe and as a presenter on the Great British Bake Off, which I don't think I've seen this person on the Great British Bake Off. You might not know his wife is a popular radio DJ on Radio X in the UK. Radio X in the UK. Yeah. Boom. May 22nd, 1970, Brody Stevens was born. Best known for his Comedy Central series, Brody Stevens Enjoy It. Brody Stevens Enjoy It. You might not know, he was a right-handed pitcher, often clocking pitches at 88 miles per hour on a consistent basis. 88 mile per hour. I'm not into football. So if you can let me know in the comments if 88 miles per hour is a good speed for a pitch, 88 miles per hour, which I'm not sure. Here's a connection to a previous This Week in Comedy History that we did. September 20th, 1929, Anne Mira was born, and she died May 23rd, 2015. Best known as part of the comedy duo Stiller and Mira. Jerry Stiller was her husband, and Ben Stiller was her son. You might not know, when Anne was only 11 years old, her mother died of a self-affliction. She self-afflictedly died. That's how we're going to mention that. Yeah. Sadly self-afflictedly died. Yeah. What's on next? Oh my goodness. Wow. So the breakdown here, let's flip off of this. The breakdown, shakedown. I'm gonna do the breakdown. I don't care. I don't care if he's not here. Break it down. So I'm gonna break down. Should I break down? I didn't even think about what I was gonna break down because I thought Jay was gonna be here, so I didn't even think about doing the breakdown. But since he's not here, I'll do the breakdown. Let's see. What am I gonna break down? I don't know. I don't know what to break down. Any suggestions what I should break down? Any suggestions? No? Buckaroo Banzai Across the Fifth Dimension. Okay, Buckaroo Banzai Across the Fifth Dimension is a movie that came out in the 80s. It had Peter Weller in it. I thought it was Adamant because he was in a band and he dressed like Adamant. No. So Peter Weller is a scientist who's in a band, and as one of his experiments, he takes a rocket, um, a rocket, um, a rocket truck, a rocket car, whatever you want to call it, and drives the rocket car or rocket truck um, through a mountain. And while in the mountain, it basically breaking the dimension barrier. And while in the mountain, brought back something. And the whole movie is about basically another scientist had gone through into the other dimension and is trying to get back there. So he wants to steal Buckaroo Banzai's invention called the Overthruster, so that he can use it in his machine to go back through the fifth dimension. I think it's the fifth dimension. I don't think it's the eighth dimension. I think it's Buckaroo Banzai Across the Fifth Dimension. Might be Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension, but I think it's the fifth dimension. So yeah, it's got what's his name? What's that guy's name? You know that guy, Jeff Goldblum. It's got Jeff Goldblum in it. Jeff Goldblum. Oh my gosh, why is my thing shutting off? I didn't tell you to shut off. My other screen wants to shut off every 10 seconds. I better wiggle the mouse every once in a while, see what's going on. So, yeah. Oh, I forgot to pull up the chat. Chat. So I've got like 4 chats going on. So I've got KC Comedy Radio's Facebook thing, Woe Entertainment's Facebook thing. Hi everybody on KC Comedy Radio. Hi everybody on Woe Entertainment. I've got Comedy Vets Facebook thing I'm looking at. You know, the Comedy Vets one for some reason doesn't really reload like it's supposed to. So I mean, there might be 1,000 people commenting on there. I wouldn't know. Probably got people commenting on there, but I wouldn't know. So the breakdown was Buckaroo Banzai Across the Fifth Dimension. Buckaroo Banzai Across the Fifth Dimension. There, yeah, now I can see myself. Buckaroo Banzai Across the Fifth Dimension. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to click over here, and I'm going to click over here, and I'm going to load this on there a little bit differently. So you guys just come along with me. Hey, why don't you fill in a little bit there, okay? Fill in a little bit.
I'm going to tell you how you can get real health insurance for as little as $6 a day. Yes, now you can get affordable health insurance for you and your family immediately, starting at just $6 a day. And coverage is guaranteed regardless of your medical condition. That's right, for about $6 a day, you can have guaranteed health insurance. And there's dental, vision, and prescription coverage too. You owe it to yourself and your family to make this free call right now and learn more. There are no deductibles, no waiting period, no contracts, and coverage is guaranteed. Call National Health right now for your risk-free guaranteed health insurance quote starting at just $6 a day. Call now.
800-797-0921. 800-797-0921. 800-797-0921. That's 800-797-0921. Paid for by GoHealth.
He filled in by throwing out some music or throwing out a commercial. That's funny. Good job, Senor Jefe. I appreciate that. He did a commercial. So the breakdown was Buckaroo Banzai Across the Fifth Dimension. Okay. Oh, this is going to be good. The Outpost Survival Tip of the Week. You will enjoy this. The Outpost Survival Tip of the Week. This week is the start of a series. I'm going to introduce you to what the series is this week, and then what we're going to do over the course of the next 10 weeks after this, we're going to introduce or talk about one of the 10 C's. The 10 C's of survival. The 10 C's of survival. Now, the 10 C's of survival are basically who did this? There was one of the guys on some survival thing on YouTube made this up. David or Cody, or I can't remember the guy's name. Anyway, here are the 10 C's of survival. Number 1, cutting tools. And like I said, next week we'll go over what cutting tools. We'll show you different versions of cutting tools, and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Number 2, combustion. Yeah. Number 3, cordage. The 10 C's of survival. Number 4, container. Now you could probably, with your own mind, postulate what these are. Speculate. Number 5, cargo. Number 6, compass. And some of these are just like random words that can be expanded upon, and we're going to expand upon them next week. We'll expand upon them. Cover. If you don't know what that is, you will find out. Candle or light. Combination tool, also known as a multi-tool. And number 10, cloth. The 10 C's of survival. And like I said, next week, what we're going to do is we're going to start off, we're going to go through the first one and basically sit down and talk about it. And then each week after that is going to be a different Outpost Survival tip of the week. Will be one of the different things from the 10 C's. Okay, so we've got cutting tools, combustion, cordage, container, cargo, compass, cover, candle or light, combination tool, and cloth. So stay tuned in the next 10 weeks. I'm sure you're going to just love this next 10 weeks. You'll be all over that. So, yeah. So the Outpost Survival tip of the week is the 10 C's. I can't remember that guy. Who made up the 10 C's? You know what? I'm just going to look it up real quick. Because there's a guy that specifically is credited for coming up with the 10 C's. And I'm gonna pull up his name real quick, because I think it's important to give credit to people who came up with this stuff. 10 C's, 10 C's. You know what? I'm just gonna type in here 10 C. The 10 C's of survival. David Canterbury. So Dave Canterbury. He's got a YouTube channel. You can look that up. Dave Canterbury has a bunch of stuff. So Canterbury. Dave Canterbury. Bury. Came up with the 12 or the 10 C's. I didn't come up with it, but it's very helpful. So I include it in the Outpost Survival. See, I included on the Outpost Survival bug out bag checklist. It's on the top of the Outpost Survival bug out bag checklist. So boom, Outpost Survival tip of the week. Man, we are just tearing it up today, bro. What do you think? Yeah, we're 30 minutes into it and we are just like booking along, tearing it up. You guys can comment? Nobody commenting? All right, whatever, man. All right. So moving on to the next segment. Wow, I better slow down because, well, the good thing about it is this next segment gives us an opportunity to slow down. This next segment, 420. We're going to slow down here on 420. Maybe change up the lighting a little bit. Oh, yeah, 420. Get you some green going on. Yeah, 420. All right. So 420 is going to the dogs, basically. On today's 420, we're going to talk about animals. Now, I know a lot of people who have animals that at one point or another have eaten their weed or their gummies or whatever. Okay, so larger dogs, like Jay has mastiffs, big dogs, and his dogs have gotten in his stash a couple of times and ate, like, a blunt or whatever, and they don't seem affected by it. And my daughter, her dog got into something. I think she ate like a roach or a joint or something like that, and her dog seemed fine. Our dog, however, got some. We assume, and we're only assuming this, but according to the doctor, this is what happened. Suzy, our dog Suzy, that was on here as the pathetic pet of the week a few weeks ago. She's a little black min pin chihuahua. She had gotten a hold of some weed, maybe a little nug, maybe a little roach, maybe a little bit fell out of a pipe. We don't know. But it's assumed that she got a hold of something of that nature. So she had a bad trip. She was tripping hardcore. She was like, her heart rate dropped to like 60, or was it her blood pressure? I think her heart rate, something dropped to like 60, whatever. I think it was her heart rate. Her heart rate dropped to 60. She was like hardcore, like tripping balls, like literally. And she was like not even able to like sit still, and she was like moving a lot, and then all of a sudden she would just fall asleep, and we were like, what the heck? Actually, we were like, what the hell? So we took her to animal emergency, and turned out she was having a reaction to the marijuana. Apparently, that's what they said. So she was she was basically overdosing. And I asked the doctor about it, the vet about it, and basically what the deal is that larger dogs have a different metabolism than smaller dogs. Smaller dogs have a high metabolism. That's why, like, a small dog, like a Chihuahua or a small dog that has a really high metabolism, if they eat sugary items, sugar stuff like candy or grapes or different stuff like that, their body is affected differently, and they could actually have an insulin reaction, like a blood sugar incident, and die. A larger dog could eat the same exact thing, even larger quantities of it, and not be affected at all, because larger dogs have a different metabolism than smaller dogs. So that's what's going on. So if you have a larger dog and your dog gets into some stuff, maybe they're not going to be, tripping balls. Maybe they're not going to be negatively affected. But if they are negatively affected, it's because they have a high metabolism, possibly. Just like, you ever heard the term lightweight? Heavyweight people, when they drink alcohol, tend to handle the alcohol better, and skinnier people or lighter weight people or people with a higher metabolism tend to handle their alcohol a little bit differently. So that's why they're called lightweights. Like, I'm a lightweight, even though I'm heavyweight, but I mean, I'm a lightweight. So what did they do for her? Well, they gave her this stuff. This is activated charcoal. I'm surprised you can actually see it on video. They give her activated charcoal, and if we do the top down, you can see the activated charcoal. And we were supposed to give this to her and squeeze it in her mouth, and she didn't take too kindly to having charcoal squirted into her mouth. She didn't like that very much. So, we didn't do the second thing, because we did the first treatment when we got home, and then she fell asleep, and then she woke up, and she looked fine. She acted fine. She seemed like she was doing fine. So we just let her alone, left her to her own devices. So, that's what's going on with 420. So if you have, if you have an animal of some type that you've had have a bad trip, or had gotten into your stash, or whatever, then let us know. So that way we will know what's up with the what's up. I wonder why this thing's powering off like it is. You know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't be powering off like that. It's probably somewhere in like the power settings or something like that, where it's you know, where it's not doing it. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Power settings. I'm gonna fix the power settings on this thing. So it's that's what it is, set to 4 minutes. I'm gonna set it to never. And never. Let's see what happens with it now. Never. So now it's never gonna go to sleep. Yay! It's I think it's funny you put your computer on never go to sleep, like it's running from Freddy Krueger or something. Wants to stay awake because Freddy's coming. Anyway, so yeah, in the comments, yeah, if you're on Facebook, then I could see the comments right now. But if you're on YouTube, Rumble, if you're listening to any of the podcast things, Spotify, Red Circle, all those other things, Radio Public, whatever, then I'm not going to see the comments yet. I'll see them later on, so it's not going to be live. So I'm not going to react to them on the show live, because those are recorded and you watch them later. So that's what's going on with that. So, wow, man, gotta say that yeah. You know what I didn't do? I didn't add the... Yeah, I did. Here we go. The segment's been brought to you by DeCarlo's. DeCarlo's salsas, DeCarlo's taco sauce, chunky salsa, regular salsa, Mexican marinara, and taco sauce in various strengths. So thank you, DeCarlo's, for your patronage and sponsorship. We appreciate it. DeCarlo's. Yeah. So finish up that smoke, and get rid of that. Get rid of that smoke. Boom. See? See? It runs really smoothly when you're not interrupting all the time. Could you calm down? Stop talking so much? Wouldn't it be really freaky if he moved? Like if he moves or whatever, and I'm not looking, you need to let me know. Let me know if he moves, because I'm not paying attention. Not paying attention at all to that guy. We haven't done this one in a while. So I went to the thrift store. So I went to the thrift store is a segment where I go to the thrift store and I tell you about, it's like a show and tell. I tell you about something that I found there. This is an item I found at the thrift store a long while ago. So just letting you know that I found this at the thrift store. And you may enjoy it. Too bad Jay's not here, because he would love this part right here. He would love this. It is a Indiana Jones whip from Indiana Jones, and so it makes the sound, and then that's the sound off, and then isn't that bad? So this Indiana Jones whip, it has multiple little settings on the side here. It takes regular batteries, although I think I put batteries in it. No, it came with batteries, and I've never switched the batteries out. So this is demo mode. To get you all enthused about it. It's made of just cloth. It's just regular cloth, and it's got a little phrase at the end to make it look like a whip, but it's not real. It's just the cloth thing, and this is a hard plastic, and has this Velcro thing. I don't know what the Velcro is for. The speaker's right there, and then when it's in off mode, it's just something to freak out your cat with. When it's off, it's just something to freak out your cat with. And then you've got the play mode, which is what? Stop saying that. Stop talking so much. Don't interrupt me. So I went to the thrift store and got this cool whip. Cool whip. Cool whip. Cool whip. It's I didn't get Cool Whip. I got this cool whip. So it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome whip. It's pretty sturdy. This is like not really hard I mean, it's hard plastic right here in the middle, but this end right here is like softer. Like you could still whack somebody with that thing, but it's still softer. And this end here is softer too. But it's not like Nerf soft. It's just softer. It almost looks cracked right there, but it's not. Or is it? Oh, I think it is cracked right there. No wonder they no. No, that's not cracked right there. I thought it was cracked right there because the way it looks, but it's not cracked right there. So I went to the thrift store and I found this whip. It's pretty cool. I was surprised they have a whip at the thrift store. Indiana Jones whip. This thing's probably worth some money right here, dude. I'm telling you. It's probably worth quite a bit of money. Somebody had cut the tags off. Somebody had cut the tags off there. So I'm pretty sure that thing's worth some money. I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. Wow, we're at the halfway point. You know what's funny is I'm by myself and we're at the halfway point, and this is about where Jay and I are during the halfway point. We're supposed to be the halfway point after an hour, but normally, like if we're hanging out together, we're like ahead like this. So just to let you know, you could always send us some fan mail. Fan mail, care of Comedy Vets, P.O. Box 369, Lathrop, Missouri 64465, and our website address, marriedwithcomedy.com. Marriedwithcomedy.com. In fact, I'm going to move this down here. And here. Come on, man. Why is it not moving? Oh, there it goes. Marriedwithcomedy.com. Boom. Yeah. Man, we are tearing it up. Tearing it up. Yeah, I know you guys are enjoying this. I know you're enjoying this a lot. You know what's funny is there are two segments that I'm going to wing that Jay's not here to do. And I'm totally going to wing those segments anyway. I'm going to do his segments pretending to be him. Oh, my keys are on. My keys are on my hip making noise. My keys are on my hip making noise. You like the... Hold on, I forgot. There. I forgot to close that. There we are. Oh man. If I had a deck of cards, I got a deck of cards right here. I got a deck of cards. We could totally do a magic trick together. Let's do that. If you're still commenting, if anybody's still out there, comment, let me know you're listening. Because we're going to do a magic trick together. So if you're listening, if you're commenting, comment. My wife said check minute chat. There. Ah. Mrs. Onyx said we needed to give Suzy treats and let her watch Cheech and Chong together. So we let her watch Cheech and Chong together. So we're going to do a magic trick together. So we've got these cards here. And what I need you to do is, well, I can see the cards. That doesn't help if I can see the cards. We got to do it in a way where I can't see the cards. Okay, I think I got an idea. I'm going to put this over like this so I can't see the cards. Okay? I can't see the cards because I've covered up the screen. I can't see the cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out 9 cards. Okay? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're doing a magic trick together. You guys are doing this with me, okay? Magic trick. Okay, so there. Oh, drop one. Drop one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cards. Okay, so I need you to pick a card and tell me which one it is. Tell me which one is your card. I'm gonna wait. Pick a card. Any card. Anybody? Hey man, I don't care. I don't care if nobody's listening. I don't care if nobody's watching. So, if you wanted to chat with us, chat.kccomedy.com. Chat.kccomedy.com is our chat thing. So you can chat with us on there. Chat.kccomedy.com. No, man, you're not supposed to tell me. Ugh. How am I supposed to know which one's the 9 of hearts? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't tell me what it is. Just tell me which one is yours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm interacting with Mrs. Onyx, and she's gonna just tell me a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm only assuming that you can see these. We'll do top down. Top down. Okay. So there's the top down there. That's the top down. And I'm going to switch back to that. See, number 2. So 1, 2. Is this your card? Don't tell me what it is. Just tell me yes or no. Is that your card? That your card? I'm not. Every time I show you, I close my eyes. Was that your card? You got to move this out of the way. Yes or no? Was that your card? Hey, might be faster for you to interact with me on the chat thing. You know what's really funny is you can't see it. It's off screen. What? How is it off screen? Hold on. Oh, okay. Okay. So, hold on. Oh, this is going to be difficult to do because they're, the distance. All right. So, is that your card? So I put the card on the top. Okay. That's your card. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lose the card in the deck. Here we go. So your card is lost in the deck. Your card is lost in the deck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the cards down. Put the cards down. There are 9 cards total. Okay? So I'm showing you 9 cards. So what we're going to do is, oh, we can't do this. I'm so stupid. Shut the hell up. Shut up. Stop. Oh, this is funny. And what's funny about this is this card trick is dependent upon me putting my fingers on the 2 cards, and then you choose which one, right or left hand, to take away. Then you put your hands on a card and you tell me, right or left hand, which one to take away. And I won't be able to do it. So sorry. I can't do that trick. I can't do that trick. I'm not gonna be able to do the trick. So we're gonna have to change the trick. You still with me, Kira? I gave you anxiety. Well, you gave you anxiety, but I'm the one that I can't remember how to do the trick. And nobody can see you. Hold on. Okay, you ready? Those 3 decks there. Name 2 of those. I'm gonna say I'm gonna put my fingers on 2 of those, and you tell me which one to get rid of. Left hand, right hand. The one on this end or the one in the middle? This one and the one in the middle, or this one on the side? Which one should I get rid of? That's all right, I'm waiting. You know, it's got a lag, so I gotta wait for her to lag back to me. So you got 3 cards there. 3 cards. You know what? I'm just gonna do the reveal. Should I do the reveal? I'm gonna go like this. Was that your card? Look, she said it, but there was a lot of lag. Okay, is that your card? Is that your card after mixing it around? If she says no, I'd be surprised. I'm chatting with my lovely lady, Mrs. Onyx. Wow, what? That's amazing. That was her card. She's chatting in Minute Chat. So, wow, that's pretty cool. I did it right. Boom. Tearing it up. All right, so now I know that the lag in this is like, what, a 2 minute, 3 minute delay? 2 minute, 3 minute delay? Hi, what's going on? He doesn't know how to do it. He doesn't know how to play any of these things. So, that was, I went to the thrift store. So, prison rules. Prison rules. All right, look. Prison rules is like this, okay? Prison rules is like Jay would say something about like his kids and stuff, and then he would get like, like a rule for his kids that they can or cannot do. The rule for my kids is, don't call me and borrow money, because I'm not gonna give it to you. My prison rules is don't borrow money from me, because don't ask. I'm not gonna give it to you. So yeah, prison rules. So that was prison rules. Boom. I should color code these. I should color code. Well, I'm colorblind. I should color code them, but I'm colorblind. That wouldn't work. All right. Let's do you want to do another commercial? Okay. You go ahead and do another commercial. Let's see if I can zoom in on you. Zoom in on you. You got to get it up a little bit. Okay. Ready? Okay, go.
Okay, we are running a car drive right now to help veterans all across America. So if you have an old car, truck, or van, even a motorcycle or an RV sitting around, you can right now give it away and help the vets. They really need your help. And your car will help support the vets and their families. And guess what? You even get a tax donation. Plus, we'll even come and pick up your car for free. And all you've got to do is pick up your phone right now and make a free call. Now is the perfect time to do something good for the vets. Give back to the vets right now for all they've done for this country. And your old car can really help them. So call the Veterans Car Donation Program right now for free pickup of your vehicle. Help the vets and help your taxes at the same time. Call right now.
800-218-9520. 800-218-9520. 800-218-9520. That's 800-218-9520.
He did a commercial for us. Wow, that's a trip. Wow. I can actually hear. What a trip. Here, I don't want to hear that. Trippity trip. All right. Oh, you're going to like this. You're going to like this. Now, there's the chat going on. We need a different chat thing or something. Yeah, we do need a different chat thingy. You were right. Okay, so I'm not going to be looking at that for a minute. Here we go. Woke this week. All right, so what is woke this week? What is disturbing this week? What is messed up this week? We are going to take a look at what is messed up. What is woke? Woke this week. Here we go. Boom. Oh, no, I don't want to see that. The new Cinderella is going to feature a male fairy godmother who teaches that magic has no gender. This is the new fairy godmother. Okay, so Sony Pictures Studio set to produce another live-action remake of Cinderella with a diverse cast meant to better reflect the studio's audience. And this time, the fairy godmother, or as it is now known, the Fab G. It's not even the fairy godmother. it's going to be called the Fab G. Will be played by a male Emmy-winning pose or posse. Is that a posse or pose? Actor Billy Porter. The aim of Porter's role. What is that? Nobody wants to see this. The aim of Porter's role in the film, writer-director Kay Cannon told Entertainment Weekly, is to teach that magic has no gender. The Fab G, EW reports, Entertainment Weekly, is here to help our modern Cindy manifest her inner princess. So, Cindy is not Cinderella. Her name is Cindy now, and not Cinderella. Ha. Yeah, the lag is because of Facebook. Anyway. Wanting to avoid comparison to fairy godmother's past, Cannon says she decided early on simply to make it Billy Porter. Porter, of course, is famous for his gender-bending red carpet looks. As a correspondent for most of the major award shows, Porter often appears in a long ball gown or covered in sparkly accessories as a way of making a statement about A-lister fashion. Indeed, in a set of promotional photos sent to media at the time, as Disney announced the film's update post-COVID-19 release date, Porter is outfitted for the role of Fab G in a flowing copper-colored gown and a custom Jimmy Choo butterfly boots. So, Cinderella 2021 movie image reveals the first look at Billy Porter as the fairy godmother, or as his character will be known in the movie, the Fab G. Yeah. So, Cannon, EW said, wrote the role specifically for the actor and his talents, and once he was on board, Cannon remembers casting him as the easiest thing in the film's entire process. Porter continued to shape the character, a supernatural being who stands for being true to oneself and who transcends mundane human labels. Porter, Cannon added, gave a voice to the character's new theme. Billy articulated the idea that magic has no gender, Cannon said. When he announced that he was cast for the role as Fab G, Porter said his aim was to portray the icon, or the iconic fairy godmother, as specifically genderless. It hit me when I was on the set last week how profound it is that I am playing a fairy godmother. They call it the Fab G, Porter told CBS News. Magic has no gender. This is a classic that is a classic fairy tale with new generations, Porter said, adding the idea of genderless godmother. Hey, by the way, darling, sometimes the lag is less if you're straight up on Facebook. So, genderless godmother is powerful. I think that the new generation is really ready. The kids are ready. Well, then what if they don't identify as kids? What if they identify as adults? It's the grown-ups that are slowing stuff down. Porter is also likely the most recognizable name in the upcoming remake, which will go straight to Amazon Prime. The film, which is the third live-action Cinderella movie and the second in less than a decade, the last one being in 2015, and it made a shocking $542 million at the box office. Stars pop music sensation Camila Cabello in the title role. British actor Nicholas Gallatin will play Prince Charming. The new version will not feature the traditional songs associated with Disney Cinderella adaptations. According to The Vulture, the film's a musically driven new take on the traditional story that will blend pop songs with new material by Cabello. So, yeah. Oh, I have This Week in Comedy History up there. Dang it. It's woke this week, man. Woke this week, man. Anyway. Well, that's part of woke this week. You ready? You ready for some more? Ready for some more? All right. Yeah, I don't want to subscribe now. Here we go. Why this mom is selling fake penises for kids under 5. This person right here created fake penises for small children who identify as male, even though they're biological female. While awareness of transgender issues has become more mainstream, there is still a lot to be learned about what the trans experience is like, which was the thinking of Sarah Dyshak, a Chicago business owner who is making waves for selling silicone penises for transgender and gender non-conforming children, as young as 5 years old. And while Dyshak sells these products with the intention of helping trans kids better express their gender, she's facing a strong pushback online from people who think she's way out of line. Now, what do you think? First of all, in comment, let me know what you think about the fairy godmother being the Fab G. Let me know what you think of this lady making fake penises. Making fake penises. So Sarah is a mother to a gender non-conforming child and sells expression gear for trans kids on her website, Trans Kids. Yeah, don't. After years of helping adults find high-quality gender expression gear, she saw the need for a site and store that focuses more on kids and their unique needs. Sarah hopes that all parents coming here can trust that this is a safe and affirming place where helping your kids live fully and embodied is our only goal. So, tell me what you think of this week's Woke This Week. We've got the Fab G, Fairy Godmother, Billy Porter, and we've got a woman making silicone penis things for inserting into the clothing so that kids can pretend that they have a penis. Also, there's another lady that makes knitted ones for infants. Kid you not, to put in the diapers, because the knitted ones are if they get soiled with urine, because kids pee in their diaper, you could just throw it in the machine and wash it, just like you're washing socks. So that's a thing. So yeah, that was woke this week. So what do you think of that? Tell me in the comments. Let me know what you think. It's the show, man. Jay missed a doozy of a show this week. You know what I'm saying? Too bad he's not even commenting. He should be at least commenting. You know what I mean? All right. Comedy horror. On today's comedy horror, basically, I'm the comedy horror. I'm the comedy horror because I'm here by myself doing this show, and Jay's off with his lovely lady looking at property and looking at stuff. So I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but that's where he is. He's hanging out, doing stuff with his lovely lady. And when I leave here, I am going to go hang out with my lovely lady when I get done. So Yeah. So I'm a comedy whore. So that's what's up with that. Well, this show is a lot more entertaining when you got more than one person going on in here. Okay. So the pathetic pet of the week. Where's the thing? No, it's not gonna be on there. It's gonna be on here. No, it's gonna be on here. There it is. Pathetic pet of the week. Let's get rid of this. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Okay, the pathetic pet of the week is Josie. Meet Josie. Josie is a Shih Tzu, and she is ready for adoption. She's currently being she's currently with my wife's cousin, hanging out with my wife's cousin, and I'm looking for the phone number. Because there's actually a phone number. Oop. 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 Oh. Nope. Somewhere around here. You know what? Josie. Josie. Nope. Here we go. Ugh. I forgot her phone number. So I'm supposed to be finding this. Here, let's do another commercial.
Airlines have just reduced their prices even more. Book 30 days in advance and save big.
Want the absolute lowest prices on your airline tickets? Then call the Low Cost Airlines Travel Hotline right now for prices so low we can't publish them anywhere. The only way to access our low rates and save up to 70% is to call. Save hundreds on your vacation tickets by calling right now. You can fly anywhere in the world and pay discount prices on your airline tickets.
Look, darling.
Book a flight today to London, Paris, Madrid, or anywhere else you want to go and pay a lot less guaranteed. Call the International Travel Department
I read it.
right
I was
now
just looking
at
in the wrong
Low Cost
place.
Airlines.
800-515-2397. 800-515-2397. 800-515-2397. That's 800-515-2397.
All right, so I was looking in the wrong place. Stop. My wife's mad at me for looking in the wrong place. So that's Josie. Josie, you can give Kaylee a call, 913-522-8384 if you want Josie. Here's another picture of Josie playing with another dog. That's Josie playing with another dog. Josie's this one with Josie's the one, the black and white one, that's smaller dog, the Shih Tzu. She's not the other dog. This is Josie. Again, if you want to adopt Josie, call Kaylee at 913-522-8384. And yeah, Kaylee. Josie's the dog's name. Josie. Contact Kaylee to get the dog. To get this dog. That dog right there. Yeah. So that's the pathetic pet of the week. Pathetic pet of the week. I heard a door slam outside. That'd be so much fun if Jay showed up. Wouldn't that be funny if Jay showed up? I heard a door close outside. Hopefully it's not somebody getting in and out of my vehicle. Watch this. Just to make sure. There. I know my door's closed. I'm gonna look out the window. You guys, here, listen to this.
How'd you like to eliminate your expensive cable bill forever or get new satellite internet where cable can't go? Well, now you can have affordable satellite internet service for a few dollars a day. All you need is a mini satellite installed, and you can have unlimited internet connections wirelessly in your home or office. And no cable boxes means unlimited connections and no clutter. You can surf the internet or stream any of your favorite television services with no cable. And the best part is, satellite internet service costs only a few dollars a day for your entire home. Yes, fast internet to surf or stream television for a few bucks a day. Call now for free details and learn how to drop your expensive cable bill.
800-430-8761. 800-430-8761. 800-430-8761. That's 800-430-8761.
What? I made it back just in time. Woo woo. Well, that's loud. Snappity snap. All right. So the pathetic pet of the week. I guess, let's see. Look on my paper. What else do we have? So, yeah. We did that. We did that. So, just a reminder, if you would like to send us fan mail, care of Comedy Vets, P.O. Box 369, Lathrop, Missouri 64465. Send letters, send packages, whatever. We'll mention you on the air most likely, unless it's something bad. Archives can be found marriedwithcomedy.com, marriedwithcomedy.com. So you can find out that information there. So today we did the fan mail, the word of the week, Voxhole. We introduced the 10 Cs, the Outpost Survival Tip of the week, the 10 Cs. We had Josie as the pathetic pet of the week. 420 was all about Suzy and eating some weed. We got so I went to the thrift store, found a whip. Yeah. And then the fairy godmother, or the Fab G. And then the things for children, which, yeah. So then we've got, normally at this point in the show, we do comedy judo. But I'm by myself, so I can't really do comedy judo. And we've only been on for an hour and 18 minutes. And I have tore it up. So, yeah. So, I'm just going to talk about other stuff. Have you noticed that there's this hate crime bill that just got passed? So, this hate crime bill or was introduced or whatever, and it was talking about hate crime against a specific group of people, and they said it was because of another group of people. Okay, so they said it was hate crimes against Asians, and they said it was because of white supremacists. But like a majority of the hate crime attacks on Asians, like 90-something% from what I understand, are hate crimes against Asians from black people. So black people are attacking Asians at an alarming rate. But what they're not showing you on the news also, that what's going on is, since this popping off thing went off in Israel, there have been people who have been attacking Jewish people in Los Angeles, New York, all around the country actually, but in New York and Los Angeles specifically, there were like trucks, like SUVs and trucks with the flags from was it Palestinian flags? They had Palestinian flags and people yelling at Jewish people and attacking them, and vicious, brutal attacks against Jewish people by people who are flying Palestinian flags. And their tactics are a lot like Antifa. I mean, they're doing a lot of the stuff like Antifa was doing. And then in New York also, there's people who are attacking Jewish people who who the people are claiming to be supporting a free Palestinian support attacking Jewish people. So, but this hate crime thing, nobody's talking about that there are hate crimes against Jewish people, that there are anti-Semitic people out there who are attacking Jewish people. Why is that? Why aren't they saying anything about that? Why isn't that all over the news? I mean, every time somebody gets shot by the cops and they have a certain pigment of their skin, then it's all over the news. But if they have another pigment of the skin, it's not on the news. If somebody attacks somebody and the person they're attacking is a certain race and they are a different race, that's all over the news if it's one specific race attacking another race. But if it's a big group of people being attacked by the wrong race to push the narrative by the news media, it's not on the news. You don't see it in the newspapers. You don't see it on the news. You don't see it. Your Google searches online for various news outlets. You don't see any of this stuff going on. Why is that? Why is it that they can't call hate crimes when it's an actual hate crime? I just don't get it. I don't get how they're not doing that stuff. So, and then stuff is popping off all over the place, and people aren't even mentioning it. I mean, there's like all kinds of like, Antifa took over like a city hall, someplace. Why is that not insurrection if there's a federal building or a government building and you've got people going into the government building or going into a police station and burning it down, or going to a capitol building in a state capitol building and lighting fires and vandalizing stuff and breaking windows and destroying things there? Why is that not insurrection, but the one in Washington was? I'm not saying the one in Washington was a good thing. I'm saying that why don't they treat these things equally? Whatever, man. People are not into that stuff. They don't understand what logic is. And the good thing since I'm I have Asperger's syndrome, I can tell the difference between logic and emotion, and I don't get my emotions mixed into it. Logically speaking, if something's wrong for one person to do because of their certain race. By the way, here's a trippy thing. Isn't it weird how the Democratic Party has been the party of racism and race wars and race arguments, and everything is about race with Democrats. Everything. Somebody killed somebody, the first thing they want to know is, well, what was their race? What was the race of the person who was killed, and what was the race of the person who did the killing? When somebody was wronged, well, what was the race of the person who was wronged, and what was the race of the person who was wronging them? That's the first thing they want to know. On all of your documents for government things, all of those documents have race on there. That was put on there by Democrats. Democrats use that information to put you in a group so that they can pit your group against another group so that you'll fight and argue with each other. They use you against someone else. The only reason the Democratic Party is around is for power, and they want to use whatever power they have to stay in power, and if they can manipulate people into believing that they're on their side, then they will. I just don't understand why people can't see this. You can't see it going on. So unless it pushes the narrative, they're not going to say anything about it. Whatever, man. So, and Marxism is on the rise. I remember a time when Marxism and communism was a bad thing, and now people are talking about how awesome it is. Well, why is it a good thing now? Why was it a bad thing then? Why is it a good thing now? I just don't get it. I don't understand why these people are being the way that they are. So, yeah. Another thing is, hey, you ever wonder why, like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, there was this rocket up in space and it was coming back to the Earth, and China had shot this thing into space and it was coming back down, and it was, they were all afraid, it might hit land. It might hit a populated area, and they were discussing if they were going to shoot this thing down or not. And then like a week later, nobody was talking about it. Nobody said anything about where it landed or any of that stuff. And then like a week after that, they were talking about how awesome it is that China landed on the moon and they're second to Russia. Second to Russia landing on the moon. So either they deny the moon landing had happened, which, you know, a lot of people deny that the moon landing had happened, but to say that the United States isn't the first, and then it was Russia would be in second, and then China being third, landing a man on the moon. So China landed a man on the moon. Jay wanted to know if he should call. Well, you know, Jay, I don't even have the phone thing set up. I don't think I have the phone thing set up. No, I don't have the phone thing set up. Jay wanted to know if he should call. No. The phone thing isn't set up. You know what I could do, since I have a half hour? I could look over there and see if I can find that thing and plug it in. Is it back there? I don't even know where it went. Bro, I don't even know where the thing went. Don't even know where it went. Stay. Stay. You're on, bro. If I find that thing, everybody's gonna be watching me. If I find that thing, I am totally plugging it in, and then we're gonna do an interview with Jay. My phone interviewee thing. What did I do with it? Jay, I don't even know what I did with it. Can't even remember where I put it. Where did I put the thing? It's almost like somebody picked it up and took it. Man, people walking out with my stuff. Dude, if I had that thing laying around, bro, I would totally have you be on the air right now. But I can't see it. I don't know where it went. It's supposed to be right here in this drawer. What? Jay wanted to know if he can jump on the air real quick, but for some reason I can't find our phone call thing. Man, I'm just like irritated with people walking off of my stuff. People walk off of my stuff all the time. Oh well. I can't find it, Jay. Well, since I cannot find it, that's pretty much the show, bro. That's pretty much it. So, yeah. Yeah. We're gonna end the show, I guess. What do you think? Then your happy says, yeah, let's end that stuff. The lady outside talking, I can hear her. All right, then. Let's do it.
You've been listening to Married with Comedy, with your hosts, James R. Freeman and Jeff Onyx.